All right, we are live. Turn this music off. It's Famous Friday.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Happy second quarter. Zoe and Danny C, Danielle Carter, Superwoman, my mayor.
Superwoman, even though I have this cold, I got to come out here and be the Wonder Woman for the city. Well, I just had to do that. I just had to do that to get myself up, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so today we have a special guest. I'm going to read the introduction and then we're going to jump into it. I will read the introduction probably again in the middle and right before we end when people are coming in because, gotta take their time. On November 23rd, 2025, just before 4:30 in the morning, a deadly crash on South Lakeshore Drive took the lives of two young people, 23-year-old Prince Jamel Sullivan and his friend Deanna Kosovitz. Their vehicle, a stalled Chevy Malibu with hazard lights on, struck by a speeding Kia Forte, causing a fire that killed them both. Today we're speaking with Stephanie Hartley, Prince's mother. Stephanie says this tragedy has changed her life forever, and months later, she is still demanding answers and accountability from the city of Chicago. Despite the loss of two lives, no arrests have been made. She describes limited communication from investigators and believes her son's case is being overlooked. The Kia involved was registered to Miguel Angel Navarrete. Man, these last names. Reportedly an undocumented migrant who told police he was not driving and blamed another individual, Isaiah Rodriguez, who was found unconscious at the scene and later died. Officials say they're still reviewing insurance and licensing details as the investigation continues. Prince Sullivan was a recent Northern Illinois University graduate employed at People's Gas and described by his mother as a hardworking young man with a promising future, a future that was cut short. This is not just a story about a crash. This is a story about justice, transparency, and whether the system values every life equally.
Mm, 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 mm. So today we have Stephanie. And Stephanie, I just want to first send my condolences to you because I cannot imagine what you're going through. I really can't imagine. But these are the things that we've been, Chicago Flips Red, been very vocal about because the situation when they brought the illegal aliens here. And most of them were placed in our community. And we've been very vocal about how it, the things they have been doing have destroyed our community in one way or another. So I just want to send my deepest condolences out to you because I can't even imagine what you're going through. But, I love you. We're here for you. And that's, but
It's definitely the same. It's unfortunate that we had to meet you because of this. However, I always feel like we are in a spiritual warfare, good versus evil, and sometimes God needs angels to help us fight this. And I feel like Prince is here, and he is helping to destroy this evilness that we have in his city, in your city as well. So, how did you find out? Did you like the phone call?
No, normally Prince is there no later than 3. So when he takes his time, I check on it. But like someone woke me up at 2 and I text him like, "Are you okay?" And he responded. He said yes. So I'm like, okay, he had one experience here, but here. But then when it comes like 6, I'm like, okay, he's still in here. But I was coughing, waking up out my sleep coughing. I just got in the car, drove to 39, parked my car, and I'm looking like the car like it looked like my baby car. Asking the police, they're like, no, it's a great car. Like it burned, me not thinking like when it burned, white from a turn gray. I didn't think. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him to 12. He probably was some little girl. My niece called me and she was, police is here, the police is here. I'm just crying on the phone because I'm on the phone with his friend, and they calling me down and I'm trying to get to my sister's house to get over there. And when I get there, the police is like, are you Prince Sullivan's mom? And I'm like, yes. Tell me that wasn't my baby on 39th. And it was like, it was. And I'm like, can I please see my baby? Is he okay? And it was like, it was nothing to see. And it's just like, it broke me because how can you tell a parent it's nothing to see? Like, there was no remorse. And it was like nothing. My sister's trying to keep me calm, kind of keep me out the door. And I'm just still crying like my baby. Like, I went to the scene, I asked, like,
Yeah, like,
no help.
can I ask you, what made you even, you said, because I understand what you're saying, when my kids here, like, some of my kids come home from out of town, I can't sleep. And if you don't hear from them at a certain time, 2 in the morning and things, you can't sleep. And then you try to call them. When you hear their voice, you're saying, if you feel good, but then after a certain time, if something is wrong when you don't hear from them.
Yeah,
So you said that you called him, he answered, but then at 6 o'clock. But how did you know to go to?
I didn't. Something drove me there because I'm
Really?
confident. I've literally something drove me. My baby had to drive. I believe in it. Like, I'm spiritually spiritual. Like, my baby got me to him. He took me off this location because he said I'm nosy. No, mom, you've been away at school. It's different Chicago than where you left.
That's what I tell my
And
kids.
I'm like, it's different, so you can't do that. But he made sure his friends had this location. So I woke one of his friends up, and he was like, he was in Oakland. Me not thinking Oakland is where he's at. That's my baby the whole time. I wasn't thinking like, okay, he might like to feel somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I was right where my baby was.
So you went there and you saw the car,
I saw the car.
but you didn't know that that was his car. When you asked, the police said, no, that's not your son. So you went home.
I just kept driving around, just praying my baby's gonna call and say, I'm just texting his phone, like, come on, I'm not mad at you, just come home, just put the location back on, that's all I'm asking. And nothing. Then my niece called with the news, and it was, thank God his address was at my sister's house, because I had just moved.
Mm.
So,
And that's, okay, could you give us a little, just background on who Prince was? And then just who your son, who was he?
that was my spark baby, that was my nerve. I tell you all the time, my little chocolate nerve. Comedian.
Mm-hmm.
His smile will make you smile. He lit up the room. So educated, so playful. He loved everything. He ain't have an angry bone in his body. He loved everybody. Prince was just a peacemaker. He walked in the room and you just calm. One thing he did, he stayed in the books. He loved playing basketball. He loved cracking jokes. That boy would watch Martin from sun up to sundown to go to bed. Like, dude, the movie over and over, like, cut it off.
Yeah, Barb was funny. That was
Then he got hooked on Hitch, like, dude, cut it off. But he stayed in his books. In his video games, I just miss that my house is so quiet. Like, he at school. Prince is just so smart. That was my baby. My daughter is too, but Prince was my nerve. She ain't my nerve because I babied Prince. Like, I was on
Yeah,
there.
that was your.
You know what I'm saying? So the first one
Yes.
was hard on, but the second was
Yeah.
it was swift, but he was ready.
So he went to school. You said he was in college. He graduated from.
And I,
And he under the Black Male Association group and the BDSA. He was doing a lot of things. He got when people gas, he was happy. He did work at Walmart the whole time he was at college. He had his group was first
you hear that, a college.
the whole time, the whole 4 years he worked at Walmart at DeKalb. When he left there, he resigned. He didn't want to go in human resource for Walmart. He wanted something better for us. So he resigned instead of going on with them. Came, applied, got people gas. And he was happy to be coming to me. He was. He said, Mom, I'm gonna stay with you for 2 years. That's fine. I said, yes. He was like, I'm not gonna be in Chicago. I'm gonna leave Chicago. Chicago's not for me. These girls are there for me. I'm like,
He was right. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, I don't want no kids yet. I'm married. I'm gonna have a career. Then I go about being now. I'm like,
He had plans.
Plus, he had plans.
He had a good head on his shoulder, 23.
And he told me, he's taking my baby with him. Like, take my baby.
I'm taking my sister out of Chicago.
Okay, he was taking my baby with him. So we all had it mapped out. Like, she was going, she waiting on, I'll let you get back to the house. Like, we're gonna take time. You go this week, I go that week. Like, we're gonna take time. Even though you can't eat, you're allergic to seafood, we was just gonna take time. You go 1 week, I go 1 week. But he was taking from me.
And I know how, like my son, when he graduated from Southern, and it was like, you know, when they come back home to Chicago, you be so worried about them because when they away, you like, you know, okay, it's good. But when they come back here, you know there's Chicago, the crime, you know what's going on in Chicago. So you be so worried about your kids.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're talking about when you say that, you know, this is Chicago, it's different from where you're at. And when your kids, when you know, when it's like they're doing everything right, and then to have something like this happen to them, and you say, God, why? They was doing everything right.
Everything right. He was such a cautious driver. I would never trail him. Oh no, he drive too slow for me. But you do your speed limit, I'm gonna go 5 over. That's okay with me. But that person was going way beyond the speed limit. That took my baby, and he was cautious with the hazards on the side of the road, just waiting.
So yeah, so let's talk about that now. Okay, so you said that so you said the police came to your house and they told you that that was your son.
That was
And
at my sister's house.
okay, at your sister house.
They called me over there. So I gets there.
Mhm.
And they was like, is you Prince Jamel's mom? And I was like, yes. And it was like, we had some terrible news. And I'm like, please tell me that wasn't my baby in the car accident. And he was like, yes. I was like, can I see my baby? Can I hold my baby? Like, and he was like, that was nothing. I was telling my sister, like, I could have held my baby burn and anything just to hug him. Even when he got to the cemetery, to the funeral home, I asked, can I see my baby body? It was always a no. I know it was nothing but bones, but at least I could have helped my baby get some type of relief. But for me, I did it. I had to take a DNA test to prove I was his mom because everything was just gone. Dental work, everything. You couldn't recognize his tattoos, the scar on his face, the scar on his knee, like I'm naming all of that. The only thing I had was his chain, and it's still burnt. Oh, and it's crazy.
Well, so the chain made it.
The chain man, and I asked him, I said, what about his jewelry? What about his chain? And they say that, but the funeral home gave me his chain.
So like, yeah, like, at like the memorial. And your friend, did they go to school together?
They both graduated from D.I. said.
Okay,
She graduated from college too,
okay.
Also, and she was how old was she?
23.
So they both
Also, it was with it.
She worked for the 911.
what?
Okay, dispatch.
So these were two people with careers who were trying, oh my God, enjoying life, doing the right thing, you know. Wow. So you said, so he was parked, the car was parked. So the car wasn't moving, it was parked with hazard lights on, and the car just come real, you know, the car had to be speeding real fast to hit the car, and the car just, you know, whereas you can't even recognize it. Like the car it had to be going fast.
They say my baby car was hit. I think 4 times before this blow.
Yeah, because I don't understand that. If a car is sitting still, right?
It's the amount of speed.
It's-
He should be in jail.
It's the amount of speed that you had to come, you know, because even when you see a car, you try to put on brakes, right? That kind of slow down the speed. But you have to just not even been looking or watching, you just had to hit.
No break, no nothing.
I know a lot of accidents on Lake Shore with illegal aliens.
Yes.
Because they're all on the beach.
Mhm.
So
And
they
it-
go and drink, they drink a lot, you know, they'll bottles be all over the place, and then they get in their car and get on Lake Shore, and it's a lot, it's been, so, I mean, deadly accidents,
Yes.
like not even, like, if somebody's, it's always a fatality, always.
And so,
And
and so what happens is, guys, in Chicago, Illinois, because we're a sanctuary city, they don't ask the status if you're undocumented or not. They don't ask that. So that means if an illegal alien gets into an accident, it's just their name and they're just considered a resident or a citizen. They are not saying they're undocumented or they're a citizen. So the problem that we have is they're protected. In Chicago, they're given driver's license. Illinois, driver's license. We told you that. We told you they're getting driver's license. They're getting everything that American citizens get. They get even more, and they don't know how to speak English. So how are they? How is it that they're passing these tests because they don't speak English? They have to learn the signs. You know the test. I just took the test. So if you're coming here and you don't know, you're not acclimated to the rules of the road, you know the signs, and you don't know English because our signs are in English. How are you allotted driver's license? And then we noticed that and that was a big issue in these blue states that the insurance is going up. My insurance went up. Most of California, New York, and these blue states, the insurance is going up because illegal aliens are hitting your car and they're leaving the scene. I was just on I'll talk about that later because I want you to speak. But what I'm saying is they're protected. So now, fast forward, you're saying that, okay, they tell you, now what did they tell you about the person who hit your, because I know you wanted to know who did it, who hit your son, and what were they gonna do?
They were just saying that their name was unreleased or whatever, and they was taken to the hospital. They was trying to see about the other person that was in my son's car. They listed them as Hispanic, but she wasn't Hispanic. So they were trying to find out who the person was. And it was just like, it was all over the place that day. I'm dealing with this, trying to find out who else to call him, and it was a lot. And they just left like, here's a card.
have investigators clearly explained why, like, this happened, like, are they giving you, like,
No,
nothing?
I haven't heard from them.
So since November 23rd.
I talked to him probably the next day, and that was it. That was it, because he asked his friends what time did he leave his house. My baby walked down out his door and went to his car.
And so your child was killed and they have not gotten back to you?
Not a call, not a text. They don't receive emails from me, my family, my family.
Really?
It's over the mess. No response.
And so you don't even know if the undocumented, and we're just allegedly because this is, but we're just assuming this person it's undocumented, it's an illegal alien. I'm gonna use the real term, illegal alien, because the police and everybody want to cover it up. So they haven't even told you anything about this, who this person is, where is the if he's in jail or they really.
They told me he didn't have insurance. I found out he did have insurance for my son's insurance,
What's the insurance company called?
Campers, and he had liability. And for the fact that something about his driver's license or something, but that's the only reason I found out he was still in the hospital with broken ribs because of his insurance company.
So the police told you he didn't have insurance, and you found out he did.
And they use, in this insurance, a lot of my legal aliens have this insurance.
Oh, they do
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah, so it's not a coincidence. Do you know about, any, toxicology
I heard everything was ongoing under investigation, but nothing came back to me as of yet. And it's been the longest 6 weeks ever. Like, Jameson had been my best friend. Like, literally, like,
trying not to,
is either Jameson or go to jail, going to the hospital. It's either one.
Yeah, because you don't have, see, this is the thing. You don't have nowhere. This is what we keep saying. You get no justice here. So you don't have nowhere to go. So you feel like it's hopeless because you can't go to the proper, they tell you to go, make sure you go through the proper channels, the authority, you gotta do this, you gotta wait, you gotta do everything as a good citizen. This is what they tell us.
Yeah.
Yet you get no justice. And when you come over here illegally, break the law and do things, those are the people that's let out, protected. You can't ask their status. You can't ask who they are, nothing. So you feel like almost like hopelessness. And then when you go take matters into your own hands, you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
So I understand, this is, unbelievable because the fact, how is it that you kill my kid and you don't give me any information? You're protecting this illegal alien. He's protected because you don't have nowhere to say, hey, okay, no one is telling you we're looking into it. This is the lead. We're close. We're locking this person up. No justice. So you don't even see no justice coming from your son.
No, I don't see it.
It's,
you talk about, Operation Midway Bliss. The reason why Operation Midway Bliss was here and Trump was, everybody was hating that Trump was here and bringing border patrol in here still now, but all the backlash because Operation Midway Bliss is because a father lost his daughter in a car crash from an illegal alien. And that was the main reason of why ICE came in. The South Shore, when they went in there and got those Venezuelans out of there, because we are under attack. We're sanctuary cities. We're a sanctuary state. So because we're a sanctuary state and a sanctuary city, we are sanctuary to illegals, but not sanctuary to our residents, American residents, U.S. Chicago citizens, residents. You were born and raised here. Your son was born and raised here. Yeah, and you can't get no justice from Chicago Police Department and Kwame Raoul, the Attorney General, the state of Illinois Governor Pritzker, the governor, and our mayor. Instead, like that will get on TV and push back and say we don't need federal intervention. We don't need border patrol here. We don't need ICE here. They're protecting illegals while you can't even get any answers for when it comes to your son.
A son who did everything right. Great gentleman, did everything right. Had his life mapped out. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew what he wanted.
At 23.
At 23. So we're going to make sure we're going to make sure we get the justice because we don't even know if okay, so you said.
Have you reached out to your elected official? Any elected officials about trying to get some help? Okay.
Yeah. So
You know who your alderman is? More
No, I just moved from Bronzeville to South Shore, unfortunately.
Nancy, Mitchell, or Harris. So what we'll find out is after this,
especially when an accident happened there too.
yeah, we're gonna find, well, that's Lamont Robinson.
Oh, that's the Mount Robinson, when the accident happened. Yeah.
So that's in Fourth Ward, and then, you get the answers for him, but also her, alderman. Because that's the whole purpose of being an elected official and the public safety part. There's a public safety meeting, Brian Hopkins, he's the second ward, and he's the chairman on that. We're gonna go there. Actually, the public safety is next week if you can come. It's the first Tuesday at 10. And someone needs to speak to you, like, and that's the start. And so we're gonna ask nicely, someone's gonna get back to you. But as I see that they don't know how to give justice because they don't wanna talk about it. See, if you go out there, if you go down there and ask that you wanna speak to somebody or talk to somebody, they would have to bring up the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is the migrant crisis. The migrant crisis has messed the city of Chicago up, has messed up the south side and the west side up so bad because they put them in our community and then no one wants to talk about it. Property taxes up, we're paying for them, your son paid for them, you're paying for them, and you can't even give any justice. So we have to remind them that you are the victim, not the person that y'all have denied that you're hiding. And I need answers. And if we don't need answers, then we're just gonna have to just do press conferences and you may have to run for office.
Demand justice.
Yeah.
Because we have to, let them know that we're not playing these games anymore. One life is a life too many, and it's more than one life. That's these far as especially DUIs. They're, it's a lot of them that are driving drunk and killing.
And let them recognize the DUI.
Yeah, let them.
I mean, we have to go to the, what's it, traffic?
Everything.
We have to go against the moms against drunk driving, they yell at you, talk to you all crazy, and you didn't have, you didn't hurt anybody. Didn't hit anybody, nothing. They just think that you can be drunk. But they be drunk, but they use that. We gotta go through all
To
of
give
these things. When you lose your career, all of that. But your son lost his life,
And
you lost a son, and you can't get no help. Best friend lost his friend, they both graduates. I mean, have innocent fun. That was Thanksgiving weekend.
and I read something that
Going into Thanksgiving.
Going into Thanksgiving, right?
what a holiday. Yeah, that was on the 23rd,
Yeah.
right? So that's 2 days before
Man,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, man, mothers and kids don't drive.
Yeah, and so I read where the person was saying that they wasn't driving. So what if
Yeah, what is there? Like, what
yeah,
is that?
now could you tell that story?
So on that end, he's saying that he was the passenger in the seat, and the person that was driving his car, he apparently had just met
him and let him drive his car.
But I think it's all a coincidence because you in the hospital, broken ribs. He died.
And usually the person who drives, they're being this, don't never, that everybody else dies, but then.
Because of the steering.
Yeah.
So basically, guys, he's saying that the illegal alien allegedly is saying that
The other illegal alien.
the other illegal alien was driving.
He just met.
That he just met. So I just met this guy. I let this guy drive my car, and he was the one who caused the accident. But he had broken ribs and things. All where with the steering wheel would hit you at, and the other illegal alien is dead. So it's
His word against.
it's his word against the dead guy. So
The dead.
yeah. So of course I'm gonna put it on the dead illegal alien. But the thing is, they have evidence because I'm sure when he hit the car, it was no way they could switch seats, right? So
Yeah,
if he,
toxology.
Yeah.
I talked to the guy that they have. And
Yeah,
that
she
shit's
was
wrong.
back by then.
They should be back on it.
yeah, so they should be back by now. And if he wasn't the driver, if he was the driver, they can tell that because when the car hit you, unless they was all just flipped out the car. And then if they was flipped out the car, okay. But if they were still in the car, then they would have to get him out the driver's side, him out the passenger.
The camera's right there.
The camera's right there, or the airbag.
Yeah, they know the story.
So they should know the story. Or, like I said, unless everybody was just flipped out of the car, then. But the thing is, where's the investigation? She should know. They should be talking to you step by step, saying, "Hey, we are doing this right now. He's in the hospital. We had this statement." They should be talking to you instead of you just in the. I don't know what's going on. you know, ain't no way because,
You need to FOIA the body cam.
yeah,
You need to FOIA the body cam.
we gotta do that.
The body camera had to be on.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the conversation. You have to hear that, and then there's some stuff that's probably gonna be blurred out, like the picture, but it may not. But you need
Yeah, we gotta.
the body cam.
Yes,
You need to see the body camera. You need to hear them talking to the ambulance or everybody that was there. And because that's
Mm-hmm.
the thing. We need to FOIA that now.
Mm-hmm.
Because this administration, you ain't getting too much FOIA back, but we can sue to get the footage. You know, it's like almost like the Lamar McDonald when they wasn't trying to put that out here because they seen the issue. That's the story right there.
Mm-hmm.
The story is that body cam footage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that we could do. We could do, today, we could do it next week. I'll help you do it, and FOIA that body cam footage.
Yes, and then we can, if you all know, a lawyer or a lawyer on here is willing to take this, please notify us because we do, that would be awesome.
Well, also, too, because there's a lot of lawyers that are just incompetent and just don't understand because they just DEI just get passed. They don't even. You can file a pro se lawsuit against the city,
Yeah, we have that.
and against the city, because you need the answers. You need the answers, and they will have to give you them answers. And they will give you the answers. They will sit down with you. You do that if you file a lawsuit against the city, and I'll help you do it. I'll help you do it because, like I said, some of these attorneys don't even understand the levels of laws that we can sue for, and that is because you have a good lawsuit. You have your son's friend, their parents, they have a good lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all need to join together, or both of you guys, and I'll help help the other family too. Y'all need to file a lawsuit against him, Crystal Rivera, the cop who was shot by her partners. They just filed a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and they can't get no answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys can't get no answers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have to, because see, it's no way that illegal aliens can come here into a country and they are protected over the citizens. It's no way.
Right.
And that's not going to be allowed here. I don't care what these Democrats or this administration think they're going to do. We're saying no. So we are going to make sure that your story get out here. We are not going to stop until we get answers, until that the person who caused that is in jail and they're, because you need to go to jail for what you did. I don't care, you need to go to jail and be held accountable.
Sometimes the police, they want to say more, but they can't because their hands are tied because of this sanctuary city.
And Brandon Johnson is going to get their job.
So that's why the footage, I can see them giving up that footage because they can't say it, but everything is on here because they can't lose their job. You understand? They can't lose their job, but the footage don't lie, and they're doing every protocol. They just can't report it the way that if it would have been a U.S. citizen that did it, you would have got your justice. They would have been arrested. There would have been no issue, no problem.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get the FOIA and get the body cam and that. So that's where we'll start at. And we're gonna go and what about a police report, anything like that?
You the police report.
Oh, so you have that. And so when you call them, they just say.
You have a detective assigned to. What do you want to say? Detective name?
Detective Wilson.
Detective Wilson.
Do
And what district is it?
One.
Okay.
And so he haven't gotten back to you. You call him.
Several times, voicemails, emails, his police email.
Okay, well, Detective Wilson, we're gonna call you. We need you to answer your phone. We need you to contact her,
Mhm.
Detective Wilson. We gotta find his first,
First in the sun.
Tennessee, we gotta find his first name. We need, yeah, we need some answers.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable for you just not to answer any calls. No, that's unacceptable. So we're gonna need some answers. This is not going away.
Yeah. I wanna see who you work for, Detective.
Yes.
Because it's like y'all trying to keep it on the hush hush.
Mhm.
And y'all can't keep it on the hush hush because we have a grieving mother.
Superintendent Stelly, we
Yeah.
need you to get on this, see what's going on.
Yeah.
See, yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't he wasn't a gangbanger.
Yeah.
He wasn't part of a gang. He's none of that. He just NIU graduate. One of my friends went to NIU in DeKalb. And if he made it out of DeKalb, then yeah.
you got some videos or pictures you want to show, we can show, for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I looked at your video and stuff, I just saw my son. Like, I just remember when he graduated and we went to his graduation, when he had I just, I know exactly what you're saying.
So happy.
Yeah, I saw you, like, he was so happy because, when I saw that, it's just like that could have been anyone kid.
Because he had to switch his major quickly.
Mhm.
He switched his major from accounting because it got too hard to business management, which I felt good because he didn't give up. He could have just said, get it and walked away, but he kept going.
Yeah, I saw that. I said, wow, that's just like my son. We went to his graduation and it's just, yeah, yeah.
Just mad.
Mm-hmm.
So happy.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. Wow.
It's moving, it's just coming.
Mhm.
I'm seeing it up there. I'm seeing it on here.
Yeah, he was a son. He just, when I see him, like I said, he reminded me of my son. Yeah. Well, like you said, good kids. Good kids. You raise them right. They do everything right. They try to, and at 23, that's,
He had it mapped out.
yeah, he had it mapped out.
2 years, Mama. I said, okay, that's fine. Okay. You just take his sister with him.
Yeah, take your, exactly, get up out of here. I'm with you.
That's his daughter.
Wow. How old is how old?
She's 18.
Wow.
A senior.
Mm. Mm.
This is not.
Is it playing?
This is.
Oh, I love that song.
I don't know who that is.
That's not. Oh, that's not it.
No, it went to his game and then it went on to that. I put it on tab by accident.
Okay, I like that song. That was my song. They playing. And this internet be acting crazy.
Should be.
Coming up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's great.
Oh, you looking at it on here?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
trying to figure out why isn't it?
showing on there.
Yeah. Oh, God. You go back in and go back out. Yeah, it's a good. I understand why you like it. I like it's a good video. Did you make that video?
He did.
Oh, yeah.
You like the video?
Sure, now he's pretty once.
Wow. Yeah, we shouldn't have, to, no parent, we shouldn't have to go through this, especially as citizens, as Americans, when you bring people over here who have no respect for our laws, no respect for our people, no respect for our culture, and they're not even, punished for the things that they do wrong. They're protected. This is insane. It's no way this should happen. And no mother should have to mourn their child for, and it's different when the difference is, okay, if it was something naturally, you can deal with it naturally, okay, but when it's something that could have been preventable, that's when you just can't accept that. This could have been prevented.
Yeah.
This didn't have to happen, just like a lot of the the Americans that have lost loved ones to this illegal alien invasion. Because not are they just citizens that, did this. These are people that shouldn't even be here. So we have to always say if these people weren't allowed here, then this wouldn't have happened. This happened because you allow people to come in here illegally and then you get them driver's license.
Yeah.
And then they get cars. So how are they able to buy cars? Like who? Because when we go to a car lot or buy a car, what we gotta have? We gotta have credit history. We gotta have check stubs. We gotta have, license, don't we?
A co-sign.
A co-sign. We have insurance. But how are they getting these car loans and getting these cars? This is it right here. How are they allowed to get all of these things as illegal aliens and not Americans when we have to go through everything? And you don't even speak English, so you can't even read so if the stop sign was there, you probably didn't even know because you can't even speak English.
Well, too high to see.
Yeah, so this is insane. But then you see the truck drivers that's killing all the American citizens driving these trucks. This is the issue that we're having here, and you're going to demonize ICE. When ICE coming in, just getting the people out of our community, we want these people out of our community. We do. Because this is not acceptable, guys, and it wouldn't be bad, but they are,
That's the enemy thing to say.
yeah, but they are deliberately protecting these people, and they don't want to come. Now, this story should have been everywhere. This story right here should have been everywhere.
It's the same thing that they did with Lincoln Riley.
With Lake and Ralph.
Anybody that, there's a lot of people who have been killed, their kids have been killed by illegal aliens, be a car accident,
Right? Yup.
and they just, not talking about it.
They don't want to talk about this. Fake news somehow just, you won't hear about this, but if an illegal alien, if ICE come and get an illegal alien, that's publicized all over the media. This is what we have to, that this should have been talked about. Like I was saying, well, I guess I just finish up when I was saying about the accident I had. I was on my way home and it was a young lady she was like 18 or so. And she was like yours on it at a red light. And a legal alien just came and hit her car real hard. And she was at a red light, stopped. And I was driving home, this is this summer, and she was scared because he was trying to leave. And so she was scared. And so I pulled up to her. I said, "You okay?" She didn't know. Can I'm scared because he just hit me. I saw a car. So I pulled over and there was some more women that pulled over. So he was trying to leave and the woman was like, you bet you won't try to go nowhere. And he's talking about, speaking in Spanish. And they was like, yeah, I bet you don't speak English. Now you don't speak English. So he was talking in Spanish and things like that. I called the police. First of all, it took the police 40 rings to even answer the phone. I'm literally like, I couldn't believe it. When they finally answered the phone, I said, hey, I explained to them what was happening, and they were the lady first she was saying, well, what happened. I told her what happened. And it was just like she was the 911 operator. She was giving me, like drilling me. I said, ma'am, could you just please, it took y'all 40 rings to even answer the phone. The guy, he's trying to get away. He's walking down the street. Can you please just send the police here? And she did smart with me. And so eventually she said, they're on their way. Okay, thank you. And when they got here, he was saying that he couldn't speak English. And that We were asking him for his license and insurance. I don't know what he was telling us.
Really, young man?
Like, man, I can't stop smiling. Y'all really don't. Y'all really
Yes, you
don't
can.
understand.
Shut up, quick. Stay shut up.
Tall.
Right, Prince.
Wow. Wow. And so you said that's a video you was involved in.
Prince Jermail Sullivan.
Really, young man?
Like, man, I can't stop smiling. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't understand, man. Right, Prince.
You had good. You that was somebody.
Wow.
That's somebody to be proud of, and we are still proud of him. And he is going to help get justice for you. It's all hands on deck. And Prince knows what it is. You know, we're gonna be active as well. You know, this is something that needs to happen. You know, and it's, you know, God chooses everybody. You know, I always say that. You know, I'm a chosen one. Danielle's a chosen one. You're a chosen one. You know, we have an issue in this city, and it is being ignored. And they're spending millions of dollars in commercials and mainstream media to create this narrative. But when it comes to getting regular people justice, and I mean due process, we have a due process issue. They don't care about it. It's like we're dealing with a cruel world, a cruel country right now. And the only thing that's gonna save us is us. We gotta stand together. You know, if we don't stand together, then they're gonna continue to do this. They're gonna continue to overlook our children. You know, this was a graduate, you know, a future husband. You know, so he was robbed of getting married. He was robbed of giving grandchildren. He was robbed of using his degree, robbed of the student loans, robbed of that job that he had for 4 years in Walmart to keep it going. You know, and I said, and escaped the cow. This was a legend. This was a young legend. So yeah, so I'm down for it. And this 26, I'm down for it. We are going to you're gonna get some justice. You know, that's it. We're not going to ignore this, and the elected officials are not going to ignore it. It's election time. You know, they'll sit here and ignore your plea and what you got going on, but we'll get on here, we'll get on these mainstream media outlets and just lie about the crime, lie about the car accidents, lie about the migrant crime. We have so much migrant crime that's not being addressed, because if they address it, then we would have to talk about the reason why Chicago first ranked and other conservatives was found, because enough was enough.
They might, and see, they don't count the migrant crimes because they don't count them as migrants. They just, whenever they do a crime, they're just a citizen. So
Yeah.
it's not illegal, it's not legal, they just citizens. And so that's how that's how they do it. But we know that they're protecting them. We know that they're, this is something they don't want to talk about because then if they do, they have to realize that being a sanctuary city is not good for nobody. But we know that. Everybody know that. So I don't know who they think is stupid. We understand sanctuary cities don't benefit nobody but the illegal aliens and them
And
for
then,
their voters and the money they want to launder through them. But, we're saying enough is enough. This is it. We're not taking this no more. No child should have to lose their life, especially to people who should not even have been here. And then be protected and they're protected, no. So we're going to make sure we're gonna stay on this. We with you a 1,000%. Don't worry about it. 1,000%. You're with you.
my new little cousin, Pat.
So we're going to make sure that we stay on that with justice because
What is your, like, what do you want to see from this? Like, what, like, yeah, what's, like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to see as far as the outcome for Prince? Like, yeah.
I want justice. I don't want nobody else to have to go through what I went through. It's the fact that even though my baby's not here, he's still here. People can still see her. I can't see my son. I can't even hold my son. But people can still hold him, see him, physically touch him, and talk to him. I don't have that. I have memories. And I just want justice so when nobody ever have to go through this. Like, it should be barred. It shouldn't even exist. That they can get a slap on the wrist for this. Because it's unfair.
So,
Just like if I was to do it, I'd been in jail with me. Well, nobody had no 6 weeks to wait and see, oh yeah, she already in jail.
right,
Get your justice. Why can't I get my same justice?
exactly. Well, we are going to keep it out there. I think that it's time for a press conference. And it's time to go to first district and see what's up. What's up? Cause it's not making any sense.
yeah,
Because they will come and mess with us down in City Hall for fighting for justice for us. But you can't get nobody on the phone. And this person is a murderer. He murdered your son and his friend. That's a murder, and they can protect the murder.
so we need everybody to call
Detective one, Detective Wilson.
Wilson. So we need, he's in District 1, you said? District 1, his name, he's a Detective Wilson. We need you all to call Superintendent Snelling's office. Definitely call him. We need you all, Brandon Johnson, we need his office to be flooded with calls. We need, who is it, Lamont Robinson, because that happened in his ward. And we need, if we got a, who is
There's
it?
a special investigations unit, area 1.
Okay, special investigation.
First, South Windward.
Yeah, because how is it that your voicemail is full? That means you don't answer no calls. So your voicemail just full. Detective
I
Wilson,
wonder is it, yeah, I wonder his real, I mean, I didn't know his
first name. So we
I
need,
don't know if it's Anthony, well, he's black.
and then yeah, you calling, and where we're calling for the Prince case.
Prince case, yeah.
Yeah, Prince, the case on what's going on with Prince. We're calling for justice for Prince. So we need you all to call them. We are going to make sure we get those.
It's been, 6 weeks,
It's been 6 weeks. No,
2 holidays,
Yeah,
3 holidays.
yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve. When is his birthday?
Oh, it's just there.
On the 4th holiday.
I mean, come on, y'all.
Birthday, it's gonna be 24 years old, starting a new job. And she can't get any answers. Was it in the streets? Was it part of the gang? Was it doing anything they weren't supposed to do? Was it a team takeover? Was it stealing? Was it robbing? Yeah, we need justice for Prince. Yeah, Prince was a scholar.
Yeah,
Prince was a scholar. Prince was grown. Prince, Prince, Prince got everything he needed. He came from a good family, as you can see.
Prayer family.
a praying family. That's why he's going to get, yeah. Imagine this, guys. Imagine if you had Thanksgiving coming up. You got Christmas coming up, New Year's coming up, and you don't even have the nerves or you don't care to even call somebody, a mother, and say, hey, I know it's hard for you. I would just do that just because I know, okay, this gotta be hard, the holidays and things. Look, we're trying, we're gonna get you some answers. I mean, come on. Come on, that's just like it's sensitive. You gotta have some type of humanity to say, hey, I know, it's this is coming up. Look, we are trying, we are making sure that we're on the case. We're going to get back to you. We are going to get Prince justice. I mean, it's just certain things
Right.
that you just gotta do and know that
We
you
have
have
to
to.
take them. We have to take them because the issue is they are going to start paying for people's votes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're paying for people's votes while there's people like Miss Stephanie and her family that cannot get justice. They will overlook that and will come out here and make up all this, how their crime is down, how they're fighting for they're fighting for the youth and they have all these jobs and they have everything and they're trying to make everything okay. And then you have an issue like, I need some justice. You guys are protecting a murderer. Nobody can't call you back. Can't call you back.
Yeah, this unacceptable. No, as a matter of fact, we got to call him. We're gonna call him tomorrow. We're gonna
Yeah.
call him tomorrow.
That's Saturday.
Oh, that's there. Oh,
If
this
you
is
want
Saturday.
Monday, call every day.
Monday, every day. We
Monday,
got
every
to the
day.
safety meeting. You're going up there. We're gonna go up.
You have this information, you guys call them. Oh,
We'll
we'll
get
get
it.
on, send to us, and we'll put it up, and everybody needs to call. You see the email, find Snelling's email,
Mhm.
Superintendent Snelling email, and I'm gonna write a nice letter, and everybody can send the same email to everybody and call. We need call. We need all hands on deck.
Yeah, we need all hands on deck for this one, guys. We're gonna have a press conference.
Mhm.
We're gonna have a press conference, and we need to demand where's this killer, where's this murderer at? We need to know because
Not supposed to,
That was 2 weeks ago, I know.
2 weeks ago, she don't even know if he's still in the hospital, if he gone. Come on.
I'm gonna for you the,
Yeah, pour you the information.
body and the information, because even EMT, the firefighters, they probably could come out there too.
Mhm.
Someone had to see this man in the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had to. Because there's no way you're gonna switch seats if this happens. It's no
Yeah.
way. Or, like I said, and unless they know and they're not saying anything, but they're gonna just keep this under wrap because they don't want it to get out, because they trying to protect.
Shout out to Tia Union for,
Yeah, thank you.
getting it out there. That's just,
Taking this
yeah,
story.
for taking the story, more ABC, CNN, you should be everywhere, MSNBC, you should be everywhere.
Yeah.
You should be everywhere.
Yes, I bet you if ICE would have killed the illegal alien, it would have been everywhere.
Yeah,
I bet you the illegal alien could be shooting at ICE.
yeah, we
And he
gonna
killed
call ICE too.
I bet you,
Yeah,
I bet you an illegal aid. And hey guys, tag ICE, tag
And they probably are trying to keep him in there because, in the hospital, because Pritchard signed another law that,
oh yeah.
that no one can go into federal people, well, even though it's really federal, it overrides state, but that they can sue, like he.
Yeah.
The guy who killed your son can sue if any federal patrol officer goes in there and tries to get him out of the hospital, get errors, anything like that.
Sure can.
That's how bad, the governor Pritzker, he signed in. $10,000 lawsuit.
Sure did.
Up to $10,000.
$10,000. And listen, Governor Pritzker sure did just sign this into law. That's why. And so the hospitals do not want, because the illegal alien can sue the hospital if ICE come in,
Yeah, $10,000.
if ICE come in and get him or anything like that, he can sue. And they have lawyers ready to take these cases. Lawyers on deck ready to take these cases for illegal aliens. So that's probably another thing. I didn't think about that. That's probably another thing why that's another way they're protected. So and the hospital that's covered there.
Illinois state law SB 0508 that allows individuals to sue federal immigration agents for damages, including at least $10,000 per violation, if their rights are violated during certain immigration actions, and the immigration actions are going to the hospital, going to daycares, anything like that. So they probably got them in there, hold them in there until it dies down, the story dies down, nobody's not telling, so we gotta keep the story going.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to bring the story up today, we'll have no choice but to, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah. So this is the length they're going to protect these illegal aliens. This is the length, executive orders, laws, everything.
And the DOJ is suing.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yes, it is suing for it, but yeah.
But this is what they're about. See, but they keep them tied up in court, guys. By the time, the court overturns these ridiculous laws and executive orders, look how much time have passed. So this is what the Democrat do. They're trying to keep this administration, the Trump administration, and ICE tied up in court so they can keep as many illegal aliens here as possible. And they're hoping when Trump term is over, most of these illegals are able to stay and they're going to fast track them to citizenship. But this is what we must do as citizens. We must fight because this is not acceptable, guys. We cannot keep allowing this because this is, every time I keep thinking, guys, every time I'm telling you, the pictures I'm seeing, the videos, I went on your page and I've been going on your page even yesterday, the day before, and I'm just looking at your pictures because I'm seeing I'm remembering, seriously, that was my son. Like, I remember we went to college, we was happy because he reminded me of my son, the way he went his hair and everything. And I can't even imagine that, So that's insane to me. And that's no, because I can't even imagine, We love our kids and we always say, God, please don't, let us die before my kids. That's always my prayer.
Yeah.
Let me die because I don't know, I can't accept, I don't know how to even live like that. But we just never know. And that's why I can't, this is so unacceptable because all of us were kids and your kid, when they graduate from school and you see them, they be so happy. They're so happy that day. You're so happy and you got so many plans for your kids, future. And for this, I can't imagine. And it's just, no, we have to get, no, this is just, if it was my son, this is how we're going to be with you. As if this can't, they got the wrong ones. It's not gonna happen.
Well, that's what we're getting for you.
They picked the wrong ones, and that's
For your friends.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna lie. We're gonna, This is city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna let no illegals get justice before our own city. No, that's and shame on any elected official. Brandon Johnson didn't reach out to you because it was on the news.
Yeah, why he did
He didn't,
exactly.
he didn't reach out to you. Governor Pritzker didn't reach out to you. Lieutenant Governor Stratton.
Yeah.
Yes. Tony $1 million. Tony Preckwinkle. She ain't okay. Not here.
Yeah.
Right. The Democratic Party. The party of peace. The party of people. Party. So
now
we got our plan.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick to our plan. And yeah, you know, we're not going, we expect you to hear, um, from someone before his birthday. When is his birthday?
March 16th.
Yeah, before March 16th.
My twin is March 14th. Mm-hmm.
And so before March 16th, before his birthday, we're gonna get some answers. That's his birthday present. His birthday present is getting some answers for his mom. And so, and an arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an arrest warrant for this man. Yeah,
Yeah,
He's-
it's two
yeah.
people. It's two families that's mourning.
And her birthday is Saturday.
Her birthday is when?
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, so it's two parents. No. This ain't it. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll be on it as especially Monday. Expect those calls, emails. We need some answers. So detective, you need to be reaching out to her ASAP.
Yeah, but
Tomorrow, if you can't tomorrow, we don't care. You're off day, reach out. Because it's not going away. As a matter of fact, we're on this story. So until Chris get justice, we're on it. So we're not going to let up, and y'all know how we do. We don't back down. It don't go away. We don't allow it to go away. So yeah. So you're gonna hear about it. We're gonna keep everybody in tune to what's going on. Elected officials, we're gonna hold you all accountable because we need to know that, Prince he got his justice. And, we'll let you all know when we're gonna hold a press conference. If anybody wants to come, if you all would like to just come and show Stephanie some support, just stand up there we'll let you know when we're gonna have it. If you just wanna stand up there with Stephanie, let her know you're supporting her. If you have a similar story that happened to you, then, reach out to us because you can speak as well, because this press conference is going to be for the citizens. So if you want to speak, you can speak as well, at the press conference. So just, make sure you keep up. You're behind a few up. So,
man, everywhere you need that.
yeah,
Hospital.
yeah, and
Hospital.
so we're gonna pull up. If you, are you gonna put the info in this video on the link?
Yes, I'm going usually just give the information for the detective, so I
And
can put all that, and I'm put the links.
then I,
And then
email,
I put Tia's underneath her, what she did too.
yeah,
So just say these are so, cause that's the only other news outlet that's reached out to me, so,
mhm.
yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Tia Union,
Yeah.
Ewing for taking that. Yeah, thank you, Tia, for even covering this story.
Fox News,
Fox News, see?
yeah, so. All right, we gonna do that, we gonna let's game on, ain't nobody playing, and,
You want
yeah.
any last
Any last words?
Justice for my baby. I appreciate all the support.
Okay. Yup, justice for Chris, guys. All hands on deck. So we need you all to share this video. Guys, please share the video. We need to get the word out. So we need to share. And when you share, just hashtag justice for Prince. And we're going to and then we're going to give you the information because we definitely need you guys to
And we'll
please.
reach out to the alderman too.
Yeah, reach out. We need you guys to reach out to when we post in the links when this video finished loading, when we post it, at least come back, guys, and look at the links. We need you all to definitely reach out to Superintendent Selling to we're gonna have his name, full name Wilson, Detective Wilson, and First District Lamont Robinson, because it happened in his ward, and we're gonna talk. Tony Preckwinkle, all of them.
Cook County.
Yes.
Happened in Cook County.
Yes, it did, yes,
Spritzer, your law,
yeah.
okay? Cause you've been out here letting stuff just be crazy. Brandon Johnson as a young black youth, that graduated college, and he says always an attack on the black man. It's attack right now. He can't get no justice.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right. Yeah, so, all right, guys, so love you all. Please keep praying. please keep, Miss Stephanie up in your prayer. I'm definitely gonna be praying for you.
Friends, we love you, Stephanie, and we're behind you 1,000%.
You wanna read some of the comments? Let's read a couple of comments before we go, man.
That was classic, cute, Kiara.
Mhm.
Somebody said post a detective,
Okay, yeah.
name and phone number so we can call.
Mhm.
I'm so sick of Brandy and, behaving so. Thank you for your hard work. Justice for Prince, justice for Prince.
Yes, please, guys. And just hashtag that. We need that to get out there.
Yes, it will be national news if ICE did anything against the illegals. Yeah, so unfair, justice,
Good.
Jay Prince and friend. There was, his friend name again?
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, Deanna, you-
Prince. So yeah, it's a lot of justice for Prince, justice for Prince.
good, yeah.
Where's the phone number for the detective? Yeah,
So we're going to post that after the video load up, guys. There's going to link and we're going to have all that information in the link because we definitely need you guys to get on it. Because the more you all call, the more we call and pressure them, then it's going to make them do their job. So we're going to have all that information in the links for you guys and just share and justice for Prince and justice for
Yeah.
Kiana.
Yeah.
Deanna.
yeah.
But we gotta Deanna don't spell Deanna name so they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, right.
DEA. I gotta look at.
Oh, we gotta look at it because we think it's DEANNA maybe. So we'll post that, guys. We'll post that as well. Deanna, we'll have her correct spelling of her name as well, so we can do justice for her as well.
Yeah, DEANNA.
Okay, DEANNA.
That last name, Deanna K.
Yeah,
You
Deanna.
know Deanna K.
Yeah, so
I heard your last name, man.
me too. Yes. So when you all share justice for Prince and Deanna K, DENN.
No, DEANNA. It's like Deanna.
Oh, okay.
DE and then Anna. A-N-N.
Okay. So yeah, guys. But and please, guys, please keep Steph up in your prayers because God is going to be the one to heal your heart and heal it for you. But I believe that God got something bigger for you. You're going to have to be out here fighting. And you're a fighter, and you know that because you are. You are. And so
And they always, they always portray Black mothers only for gun violence.
mhm,
Like, people have lost their parents, lost their kids or something, and like, what I'm saying? So maybe that's something that you, like I said, like Riley, the father for the Operation Blitz, like, you guys all have something in common. You come from, I tell you all the time, like, Illinois, especially Illinois, like, got hit with COVID, the COVID scam. Then to make it through the COVID to now you got this migrant crisis and this migrant crime nobody's talking about. And then now you're hit with that. And now you lost your kid. So, and it's not to gun violence.
mhm.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So that's why I say if it's something, so we just have to keep praying, guys. Please keep praying for us. Because this is a spiritual battle. We keep saying that this is between good and evil. Please keep us in your prayers. And just pray that God show Stephanie what the path is going forward for her life. And that he direct her path because it's definitely something that she's going to be doing. And God is in control. And we just got to pray for her that she, understand the mission and she be set forth and be on fire and be brave with that mission. Because when I see how God is moving, he don't do anything for just happenstance. Nothing happened for no reason. So Stephanie, I just believe that, you just gotta, pray, ask God, and all of this. Where is it that, he wants you to just leave you, and just open yourself up. And I think God is, and I know he is, he's gonna lead you. And every day, Father God, just give me your instructions. Ask for his instructions for your life every single day. Ask, and he's gonna lead the path. And everything he's leading you to is gonna be who he, and I just believe, like Zoe said, advocacy for how they can rally in
Real advocate.
real advocacy. Yeah.
This
So,
stuff taking it.
yes, and
Scam.
yeah, I believe that. So just ask him to just order your steps every single day, and he's going to do it, and he's going to heal you. But in that, it's going to be your strength, and then he's going to use that. Watch, and you're going to be
Steps, we're gonna be ordering steps.
yes, order your steps. It's going to be forced to be regularly.
So I got the folks who have been out the back smart too.
Mm-hmm,
Say, that's the problem.
mm-hmm,
This is your city,
mm-hmm.
and they have literally infiltrated with the help of these no good elected officials, these no good nonprofits, these no good divine nines, these no good, if you're not in that clique, they do not care about you or your baby or anybody because they don't want to mess up their name. And we're not gonna allow that anymore. The game is over, it's done, shut down. Trump don't send another dollar until you come get all these people out of here. And until we get the feds here, because we need federal oversight. People get murdered, can't get no help. Our tax dollar is going to everybody but us. People getting kicked out of their homes. It's just a lot going on. We're in jail. We're in prison in our own city. You can't get no help
Yeah.
from and we got Attorney General Kwame Raoul can't get any help. Can't get any help from Governor Pritzker. He signed every law to hurt us and every law to protect the migrants.
Yeah.
You got Brandon Johnson out here protecting the migrants.
Every
You got
executive.
County. I mean, so many executive orders, but we can't get no executive order for them to figure out what happened, why they haven't blocked up Kia Man. Hey, hi, man. So we'll do what we have to do. Prayer and go time.
Yep. All right, guys. Love y'all. Love you all.
All hands on
All
deck.
hands on
And
deck.
if you guys want to get in touch with Miss Stephanie, do you have an email you feel comfortable, or they can contact us and we can forward it to you. So yes, if you have anything for Miss Stephanie or Prince, or you have any information or want to give information or know anything, we will make sure we get it to Miss Stephanie and we will go on to the next step.
Or if you all want to donate to Miss Stephanie, just anything, donate. Because y'all, what happens is, guys, and this is how I just notice when God do things, you know, he might have you going down and you're gonna need gas money, you need, or if you gotta take Ubers and things like that, you might have to be doing things now because you're gonna be on this path, right? So if you all wanna just donate and bless Miss Stephanie.
Or want her to come speak.
Yes, or speak.
Yeah, come speak and to get her story out.
Yeah, then you can but if you want to email us and then we'll get it to Miss Stephanie. If you want to say, hey, I want to donate to her or have her to speak, then we'll get it to Miss Stephanie and then we'll do it from there, guys. But just let whatever God lay on your heart to bless her with. Because I can't, like I said, I can't imagine this, and I just know how things are when God called you and you just got to do it. It's sacrifices that have to be made. And, we don't care because we're willing to do it. But yeah, everything, all the support, all the encouraging words, guys, that's what keep us going. Everything, yes, that you all believe in us and you all are ready and we're speaking for everybody, that keeps us going. So we don't take this lightly. I love you all. We love you all so much. And if something going on, you need help with something similar or anything, then don't hesitate to email us and, let us know. We'll have everything.
Office, because I'm trying to tell you, and even with you, Miss Stephanie, consider getting on a board or something like that, because it's gonna take us to save us. And that's just what it is. These people are, majority of people are compromised. We're gonna have to force them. And it's unfortunate we're gonna do this, but we're gonna have to force them to do the right thing. And one of the things is even letting them know, we're coming for your seats because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. And you don't care. So all hands on deck. Thank you, Ms. Stephanie, for coming.
Yes,
We'll do a follow-up and we in the trenches. In the trenches now.
mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, love you all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.